Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Brian's Basement. It's episode 58, and today we're going to do solo set practice. We did these, I think the last one was 10 weeks ago, whenever that was. And basically what I'll do is I'm just practicing for when we can get out there again. I'm trying to get my set down. This week's theme is they're all new songs from the thing I'm going to record sometime this fall. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to practice them, get them all memorized-ish. We'll see. But yeah, we'll turn off the lights and we'll act like it's a real show, and it'll be really neat. So I'm glad you're here. So let me know what's going on down in the chat. How was your week? What are you looking forward to this week or next week or whatever? I want to hear about it because that's what this show is mostly about. So we also have we have a special prop. Are we ready to do props, Kim? Yeah, we got a special producer Kim brought us a prop today. Let me go get it and I'll show you. In this ominous yellow bag is dry ice. We got 2 bricks of dry ice from the dental office today. So I made a fog machine. So for the solo set practice, not only will we have the lights off, but we're gonna have fog. So I'll show you the fog machine right now. It's pretty funny actually. So I'm gonna try to get this all. We did this like 15 minutes before the show started. So, but it's funny. So I'm really looking forward. Okay, so I gotta move things. Oh boy. See it, Kim? Okay, Kim says we can see it. All right, so what we got is we got a bucket of hot water, we got a spaghetti strainer, and we've got another pot. Oh God. Yeah, and then a fan. And so what we'll do is we'll put the Kim, you can't see it that good. I'm looking at it right now. There you go. We're gonna put the dry ice in there. And then we'll the fans, and then we'll turn the little spigot on, and the hot water will fall in, and it should make fog. Okay. And now the fan should blow it out. Maybe. Oh no, too fast. Slow it down. Lots of show to do. Anyway, we got 2 bricks, so we'll do one for the first set and one for the other set. How about that? Oh, look how fun that it probably looks like. It looks really cool for me. It probably looks terrible for you on the 640 by 480 pixel webcam, but it's pretty nifty. All right, we're just gonna get this on a real slow trickle, as slow as we can. Yeah. Can the what? Can the fan go up higher? Why would the fan go up higher? Oh, like a higher temperature or a higher speed. Oh. I think it's too loud though. All right. Anyway. Look at all the fun we're having. Okay. Great. And we saw that. Props. We did props today. Check that off the list. Kim, did you even put props on the screen? Okay. She says she did. Actually, I don't know why I didn't trust the producer, Kim. Anyway, it feels good too. It's a little stuffy down here, and that's actually pretty nice. It's like a bowl full of fog. All right, so we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna start playing songs. Y'all just chat, have a good time in the chat, and then we'll do an intermission. I'll have a beer and we'll chat a little bit, and then I'll do 2 sets, and yeah, and that's it. So thanks for hanging out, and solo set practice. All right. Ooh. All right. Did I lose a headphone? No, not yet. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out to the show. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to play some songs for you that I wrote, and I hope that you like them. We're going to kick it off just real quick with the song that's called Mystery. right after I tune real quick. Hope everybody has a beverage or a snack or something of their choosing. Nice smelling air of their choosing. And yeah, the song's called Mystery. It's like an old whodunit novel. Started out when the deed is done. Follow the trail intently, piecing clues together one by one. But the bad guy's hot on my tail, and he's seeking out his revenge. Oh, the clock is ticking, but the pieces don't make sense. Oh, they say you will ruin the story if you skip to the last page. But I'm just dying to know. Oh, this ends in a body bag, a burning house, or a pair of concrete shoes. And I'm just trying to solve the mystery of what happened to me and you. It's like a cold case TV show, dusty boxes in a basement. New evidence emerges, and old memory or offhand statement. And I'm back on the case, and I'm buried in the past. Or maybe this'll crack it wide, wide, wide open at last. Oh, these files I've read 1,000 times, but there's nothing to take to trial. And it happened so long ago. Oh, it's there somewhere, and I will sift through this mess until I find the proof. 'Cause I'm still trying to solve the mystery of what happened to me and you. It's like some cooked up urban legend that I'm starting to see through. Tall tale gibberish that no one believes is true. And there's stories we tell our children, and the stories that we all share. The stories that don't add up and nobody cares. So these myths are rooted in mundane truths that did exist, and everybody's got a version of their own. Oh, I doubt I will ever find out that little nugget of truth, and I may never solve the mystery of what happened to me and you. I may never solve the mystery of what happened to me and you. I may never, 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 I may never solve the mystery of what happened to me and you. All right, thank you. Well, there goes my monitor. Where does this go? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I can hear myself again. This next song is a song about trying to escape and getting pulled back in. Feeling trapped. It's not a good feeling. And how sometimes when you try to escape from things, they have a way of following you. So this song's called Dark Words, Dark Wires. Fled to a field of lilacs to hide, doused myself in the sunshine, Tried the camouflage in the soothing colors, disappear amongst the pleasing scent. But they strangled all the roots, and they bound the limbs too, as they were sneaking through my footsteps as I went. And you cannot run and you cannot hide. You cannot go as far as the reach is wide. You're out of breath, and there is no circumventing dark words, dark wires, unrelenting. Hunker down in a safe house, laying low until the heat dies down. Got a few friends who have walked this path. They will keep me safe within their care. But I was isolated when I was in. I was isolated when I was not in. 'Cause they're forgetting that I'm sleeping under their stairs. And they punish you harshly for your escape. But it gets to the point when there's no other way to live a life of fear and anger. It's life that's not worth living. Dark words, dark wires, unforgiving. I start to hear the murmurs when it's quiet, and I allow my mind to wander. They're incoherent, impractical, immaterial, inconsequential, and unconstrained. And they constrict as they surround in the walls and in the ground. And I believe that they are preordained. But you know in your heart it is not true. Scattered monsters in the closet trying to get you, and you're always in contention. No rest and no relieving. Dark words, dark wires, unceasing. Thank you. I'm going to move over to the piano now. So I've really come to love this kind of genre of song that can teach you something, or it reminds you of something that you already know and reinforces it. And this was a song that I wrote for my bass project, my bass guitar project, but it has a couple lines in it that I find myself saying to myself, not in music times. And so I think that a song like that, even if it kind of maybe started off as a throwaway song, is worthwhile. So if there's with producer Kim's doing something. Oh, he can't see my face. That's probably for the best. Anyway, this song's called Signs Point. First snow of the season is melting on the roof. Funny how it doesn't seem to snow as much as it used to. Second cup of coffee keeping me awake. Oh, slanging it down till my hands shake, and signs point to something isn't right. Third time's a charm, fixing ancient junk that broke. Take a deep breath, 'cause this is the life you chose. Fourth pill of aspirin for the new pain in my knees. Why does everything keep breaking down on me? And signs point to something isn't right. Fifth day of the week, and I'm limping my way out. Waste my whole weekend with the head in the clouds. And signs point to something isn't right. All right, I'm gonna move back over there. All right. This next song I wrote after watching a documentary about graffiti artists, and there was an image in it. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Darn it. Anyway, if you want to know, I can let you know. I can look it up real quick. I forgot what it's called, though. But anyway, there's an image in it where it's basically talking about these people that are, less of vandals than they are just kind of, doing art and trying to make a name for themselves and being a part of some kind of underground culture that, I don't think a lot of people on the surface really saw. I didn't know anything about this until I watched this documentary. And the image that really stood out to me is in their quest to keep these subway cars clean from graffiti, they they would run barbed wire around the yards, and they would have dogs in the channels in between the fences, running around barking at people. And it was just is this the better world than the graffiti? It was just a really startling image, and you come to learn when I was doing this, most graffiti is not. Some of it is violent or jarring or something else, but most of it's not. Most of it's just names. So I watched that and I wrote the song. It's called "Paint the World." Razor wires and fences, snarling dog in a cage. Gotta stop those kids from painting those trains. they live in a battlefield world, surrounded by whitewashed walls. They would live inside a prison if they had the controls. I wanna paint the world, paint it all new. I wanna paint until bright colors shine through. Yeah, they don't give you nothing, and they push you around. You take it on the chin until the sun goes down. You steal yourself a can of spray paint, give yourself a new name, and you paint it in big block letters on a pristine tray. I wanna paint the world, paint it all new. I wanna paint until bright colors shine through. I wanna paint the world, paint it all new. I wanna paint until bright colors shine through. Thank you. So I wanted to include this song on the new album, and I didn't write this one. This one's a cover. I'm not exactly sure who wrote it, but it comes from a book in the public domain of Frontier Ballads, and that book was written by a guy named Joseph Mills Hanson. But I don't know if he just collected the songs or if he wrote them. It's highly unlikely he wrote them. People were just collecting songs around this time when this book came out, like 1914 or whatever. But there's a song in there that I thought was particularly fascinating, and it's called the Pauline. And it's about a riverboat. And it's about a riverboat that is a broken down old riverboat that is challenged to a race by the new hotness and ends up winning the race in the trashiest way possible by basically stocking the boiler with black pine tar and exploding it so that they could win the race. To me, it's the trashy little engine that could. And I like this song a lot because it shows a couple things. One, that historical stuff, like people were like funny back then. But, we see his history so much in black and white pictures and speeches and stuff like that. And one of the things I like about songs, particularly folk songs, is sometimes they delve into the funny nature. People are still people, even if it was 200 years ago. And I thought that was really fascinating. So I think this song is funny. I think it's it's fun to sing. And so this is called the Pauline. A Missouri tramp was the boat Pauline, and she ran in 78. She was warped in the hull in front of beam, and her engine sizzled with wasting steam, and a 3-mile jog against the stream was her running gait. Sing ho for the rickety Pauline made the rottenest craft on the Bismarck trade, and her captain and her mate For the new North Queen come up in June, fresh launched from the St. Joe ways. As speedy a craft as the river flowed, she could buck the bends like a bighorn goat. And she hauled astern that Pauline boat one of them nice spring days. Sing ho for the Pauline puffing hard, with her captain up on the starboard guard, oh, watching the North Queen race. Oh, the Queen, she drew to the Pauline's wheel, and her captain came about. I'll give you 3 miles the lead and beat you into old Santee. Come on, says the Pauline's chief, I'm waiting for you now. Sing ho for the captain's grim and white, with a smothered hate of an old-time fight and a chance at a new-time row. So the sassy Queen strung out behind and let the distance spread, till the Pauline headed Ackley's Bend and herself came in at the lower end, and her slow bell speed began to mend for the score the old boat led. Sing ho for the clerks and engineers, a swab in the grease on the running gears, and the set in the stroke ahead. Puff, puff, they went by the flat sandbars, chug, chug when the current spun. And the Pauline stokers were not to blame, for her tall black smacks were a fuss mountain flame. The Queen crawled up her just the same, 2 miles to the Pauline's 1. Sing ho for the steam chest pounding cough, a shaking the nuts of the guy rods off to the beat of the pistons run. Oh, the Queen pulled up on the old boat's beam at the mouth of the Chateau Creek, and the Pauline's captain stumped in stores, for the wood bulged out of the furnace door. The steam gauge hissed as it loaded the bore, but she couldn't do the trick. Sing ho for the pilot at the wheel, shaving the shoals on a 12-inch keel. It's enough to scare you sick. Oh, the Queen was doing her level best, but she wasn't leading far, for the Pauline stuck like a barber's leech, and she let her siren whistle screech. But when she led the way into Dodson's Reach, 3 miles from Santee Bar, sing ho for the Pauline's roused about, rolling the Bismarck cargo out, big barrels of black pine tar. The Pauline's chief was a sight to see as he stood on the swinging stage. I'll beat that pop-eyed levy rat if he banks his fires with bacon fat. Oh, pile in that tar and let her scat, and never mind the gauge. Sing ho for the boiler singeing red, and the black smoke vomiting overhead from the furnace flaming rage. That rattletrap mud scout did, while her wake was white rosemary, and 40 yards from the landing plank on her bow beam with the North Queen's flag, the pilot rushing her to the bank to block the North Queen's way. Sing ho for the boilers bursting roar, as they hurl them loose from the splitting floor and tear the decks away. But the captain boat of the ex-Pauline, he didn't stop a bit, for he flew with the wreckage through the air, and he fell on the landing fair and square. And the Queen run in and found him there, reared up from where he lit, and he yelled, "You roster, I have won the race. Go get a boat that can keep my pace, so your North Queen doesn't fit." Yeah, sing low for the rickety Pauline May, the rottenest craft in the Bismarck trade, and her captain and her maid. thank you so much. We're gonna do a quick intermission, and I'm gonna go have a beer, and then we'll come back and we'll play a second set. So, yeah, see you in a second. All right. That's pathetic. Why is that not working that much? Is this good content? Is this fun? All right. I'm gonna go get a beer, actually, for real. What? What thing? Oh, the fog. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what everyone's doing out there in Chatville. We've got Kim says hello. Hi, Kim. Producer Kim. Kristen says hi. Hey, hi. Hi, Kristen. Dad says hi. Hey, Dad. So are things open up? Any planned gigs? Well, not so much really. I'm not really sure how to approach this whole thing. I'm kind of just kind of going to do this until mid-July, the Brian's Basement, and then after that I think I'll start looking at things. I think that for a lot of the beginning stuff, it's just going to be so crazy. Everyone's going to be wanting to get out and play and schedule shit at the same time, and there's I don't know, there's real musicians that need gigs and stuff, so I'm fine, just hanging out. I'll take whatever comes, and I'm keeping my eyes open for potential things. But yeah, nothing scheduled yet. Looking to hit up some open mics. That'll be fun. But yeah, nothing so much on the scheduling gigs. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping by the end of the year we can do something. Maybe this fall or winter. That would be great. Peppermint beer in May, my favorite. I love that song about that damn boat. I think it's so funny. I don't know. I want a tattoo that's like a steamboat that says Pauline on it. That would be sweet. Yeah, thanks for the claps, producer Kib. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a name for the new recording, and I kind of like the deal I did on my last full album, which was I picked a line from one of the songs and made that the album title. That wasn't the song title, so I'm thinking about doing that again. So if you hear a good line out there, you gotta let me know, so we can name this thing. I don't know what to call it. Kim says steal another name from Scott. That's a good idea, actually. That should just be my new deal. Is I just use Scott for titles. All right. Well, I guess we can. Hey, Jake, what's up? He says he likes that song too. Yeah, thanks, Jake. Good to see you out there. Yeah, so cool. Well, nice little quick intermission. I gotta find out what we're playing next. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess we'll just get started on the next set. So we'll have a beer after the show. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, we'll play some more songs from the new album. Are you gonna put another brick on there? Wow, you are really a really great producer. Oh boy, look at it. They can't see it. Nobody can see it, but I can, and it's wonderful. Let's turn up the fan. I don't think anyone will care. I got it. Yeah. Kim, oh no. Woo. There we go. Now we're getting going a little bit. Get out of the way. I'm the one on the show. I can't be out of the way. We're just gonna dump all the water out and see what happens. I think the slow trickle. That's great. All right. Whatever. All right, next set. That's how we do things on Brian's Basement. All right. All right. Well, welcome back. Set number 2. Set number. Oh boy, what is going on here? Set number 2 of this wonderful show that you've all stumbled into. But anyway, super glad to be playing music today. Sure beats. I was just feeling real out of whack today. I feel a little better now already, so I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here too. I'm gonna play a song. Man, that's really making a lot of noise back there. Oh gosh, it's like a science lab now. I'm still in the way too much. Here's what we're gonna do. Get it right up here. There we go. All right. Anyway. It's like bubbling like a here, hold on. I know this is not the we're doing this whole set, but I gotta get the sound of this on tape. Hold on. Isn't that crazy? That sounds so cool. I think maybe I will do this at like real gigs. I'll just have a pot of of fog and just hold my mic up to it for an hour. All right. Okay. Anyway. Let's get serious. Let's get serious, everybody. Okay. Yeah, I wrote the song on the same day, I think, as Dark Wires, as Dark Words, Dark Wires. So that was a good day. It's a good writing day. This song's called Rerun Dreams. Last night I dreamt that I was late to class. My teeth fell out and I fell off the cliff. The kinds of dreams you can look up in a book. But I remember it wasn't always like this. I used to dream of cityscapes and caves, of love with people whom I'd never met. And I'd wake up excited and inspired, and I'd write them down so I will not forget. But all I've left is rerun dreams, syndicated on late night cathode beams. Nothing new to see, oh, because there's nothing left. Rerun dreams on a beat up TV set. Good ones leave me wondrous thoughts. Take some time to contemplate the meaning. But once you've seen the same old scene 1,000 times, there's yawning in the focus group screening. 'Cause all I've left is rerun dreams, syndicated on late night cathode beams. Nothing new to see, oh, because there's nothing left. Yeah, rerun dreams on a beat up TV set. The daytime fare is not much better. All the stories turn to arguments now, and there's not a single minute to wedge in the schedule. I change the channel, but they're all just as bad. And all I've left is Rerun Dreams, syndicated on late night cathode beams. Nothing new to see, oh, because there's nothing left. Yeah, Rerun Dreams on a beat up TV set. Rerun Dreams on a beat up TV set. All right. What happens if we do this? Anyway. This next song is a short one. And I like short songs. I think sometimes we want to get too wrapped up in how long the song is. You know, in the 60s, every song had to be 2.5 minutes. Now everything's going to be like 5 minutes. But I wrote the song and I really liked it. And I was like, you know what? It's really short. Should I add to it? I was like, no, I shouldn't. It's perfect the way it is. And so, yeah, I don't know what this one's called yet. I'll probably come up with a name later. But anyway, hope you like it. They named the building after a monster. They donated a very hefty sum of money tainted by her reputation that could do some good now that she's gone. The name is fading ugly on the sign. The money is all spent, but the name's not worth a dime. It's good to know that bad people can still do some good. It's good to know some are willing to forget. But it's good to know that all your worldly riches can't buy you redemption when you're dead. Thank you. I'll move on over to Piano Land. Oh boy. Can't sing the spot that good for the strings. All right. Oh boy. This is ridiculous. All right. Here we go. All right. tool for making a way, for driving nails and prying boards and breaking stones, wielded by will and determination to convert that struggle into roads and homes. But these old hands are tired of late. The muscles are sore and the skin is peeled. They'd rather go paint a landscape scene and put down the hammer and heal. The brush is a tool for imagination, for perspective or desire, or to countervail. It builds worlds with ease in a square-edged canvas, hung on to the wall by a hammer and nail. These old hands are tired of late. The muscles are sore and the skin is peeled. They'd rather go paint a landscape scene and put down the hammer and heal. That song was called "This Hammer, This Brush." A lot of mellow takes on this album. There are some, the ones that are a little faster are still in progress. They're done, but they need editing, you know. Anyway, this song. This next one is a song about Mars. It's called Perseverance. Rover Perseverance traveled a small distance on a planet so far, far away, collecting rock samples to see if there is ample evidence that life can be sustained. Down there on the surface, single task and single purpose, 6 wheels and a 5-jointed arm, roaming the plains of rap, not a concern in its head, silent, sterile, safe from any harm. stasis, dreaming of perseverance way. But I wonder, 2 years later, it'll be lonely in his crater. 'Cause I think that machines are made up like the makers, remnants of Genesis, dust to dust and ashes to ashes. How fitting our creation searches for life in the dust, like all of us. Rover Perseverance traveled a small distance on a planet so far, far away, collecting rock samples to see if there's ample evidence that life can be sustained. All right, thank you. Gotta get some headphones that go around the back of my head. All right, well, I got one more song for you. And I thought we'd close on a positive note. This is a song about a tobacco plant. So thank you all for listening, and we'll have a beer after the show. Finding something you didn't know was inside, deep down within you in microscopic quantities. And you save the world in just the nick of time. And you know that we all love a tale of redemption, a dark past, a secret, a character flaw. But our judgment was just a misconception. And you turn around and prove us all wrong. 'Cause you can be a superhero or a walk-off home run, or you can be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story. Yeah, we've all got a story. Everyone, you know that we all love a happy ending, where every tunnel has a light. When the bad guys are gone and the doom is done impending, and everything just turns out alright. 'Cause you can be a superhero or a walk-off home run, or you can be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story. Yes, we've all got a story. Everyone, you know that we all love a story of hope. the times when we don't think that we can cope. It's good to have a story like yours, 'cause you can be a superhero or a walk-off home run, or you can be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story, 'cause we've all got a story. Everyone, you can be a superhero or a walk-off home run, or you can be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story, 'cause we've all got a story. Everyone. All right. Well, thank you so much. Just put that on my lap now. Now we're done playing. Yay. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Oh, Jake says I like this song too. I know Jake likes Tobacco song. I think he's saying that about the Perseverance song. So thank you. That's probably the best I ever played it. So that was good. Kristen said, thank you, Kristen. She says the album's gonna be amazing. Good stuff. Thank you. I'm a little worried. It's different because it's a little different because it's mostly songs from this show. Most of it. There's only a few that are from before the show time. So, yeah, most everything came from the show. So I think that's interesting because it's a little different than normal. But I'm looking forward to it. How about we've all got a story? Unless is a title. That's a decent suggestion actually. I kind of like that. No, the title of that song is Tobacco Plant. So we've all got a story is decent. I don't know. We'll have to run it through the make sure it's not too. I don't know. I can't because I can imagine a bad album being called I've Got a Story. Like yeah, that's different. Like we've all got a story. Yeah. I like that. I'll think about that. Mom says this is Owen's song. Yeah, I played it on the birthday of nephew Owen. So yeah. Wow. Oh, what's going on with the fog machine? It's all done. It's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much all done. There's nothing left. Wow, that was worth it. I think wow. Yeah, we should have been doing fog the whole time because it was so good. The effect was so powerful. I could just feel everybody just like really sucked into the environment that we've created down here with our fog machine made out of brewing equipment. Yeah, that's wonderful. It's very spooky. Oh, see, I don't know. I don't remember what we did on Halloween for this show, but we should have done it. We could have had all kinds of smoke machines doing that. Let's see. If you're curious, let me see if I can find this real quick. No, I don't have it. I thought I had the album listing of the songs we didn't play tonight that are on it. I'll try to do them from my head, but I'll probably forget some. One is the T-Call. We played that like so much recently, so I didn't play that one. There is a song that is a BSSBS song, and I'm actually taking two and combining them together. I think we played it once or twice on the show. It's the so damn tired of kids these days telling me that it ain't right on the way I was raised and how I live my life. Not a super memorable song, but that one's gonna be on there. T-Call. There's a song. Another one of the folk songs that we did, the old timey songs. Jack Dempsey's Grave. We're gonna put that on there. I think I might do a hidden track with the Happy Minor song, but I think 3 is a little too many, so I'll probably cut the Happy Minor song. I'm trying to think. I think there's like 14 songs on it. We did 10 tonight, so we gotta be close. Oh, there's a song that I haven't quite finished writing yet. I came up with the title, and I'm writing it off of a title. So the title's Formal Indiana, so we'll see what comes out of that. And then there's one more, but I can't think of it. I have a list on an index card. That's how I keep track of these things. But anyway, well, enough of me yabbering. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. It was a good one. I needed this, and I can't wait till we can get out there in real life again. Maybe we'll be at Wonder Bar. Maybe we'll be at Darkness. I don't know. But hopefully soon. So until then, we'll be doing this until mid-July, I think, about. So I think we're about halfway through the 5th season now. So I think next week we're going to do Brian's Basement News Network. That's a popular show type. So we're going to do that next week and just keep plugging along till mid-July. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in this week and every other week. And stay safe out there. Do something nice for yourself. Come on, why not? Go outside. Go do something fun. And do something fun for someone else too, if you can. You don't have to, but if you can, you should. And yeah, and when you do, come back and tell me about it here on Brian's Basement. So until then, see you next week, everybody.